What is going on, you guys? This is Tech with Francis, back to you with another video on where I talk about how you can get the most out of your iPad Pro. So if you like content like this, make sure to gently tap that like button and smash that subscribe button so you know every time I upload new videos. First off, I just wanted to wish everyone good health, and please make sure you stay safe by wearing a mask. I know it's been a tough year for everyone, but hopefully I'll be able to bring some joy and happiness to everyone with this new idea. With that being said, let's get right to it. This is the Rift 6 projector. It's small, it's simple. It's small, it's nimble, and it weighs about 1/3 of a pound. What I absolutely love about it is how you can connect it to your MacBook Pro or your iPad Pro. Really anything that has an HDMI running to it. Now, this does have a battery built in, and apparently they say it's supposed to last 90 minutes. Last time I used it, I only got up to 20. Now keep in mind, this is a used projector. It shouldn't be a big deal anyways, since you can easily power it with a micro USB cable. Now, I got mine from eBay for 50 bucks. This was a couple months ago. I checked today how much the price is, and right now the seller did raise the price to 75, which in my opinion, it's still not a bad deal since most Pico projectors tend to go around $150 to $300. Again, mine is used, so it didn't come with the remote, but it's really not an issue as long as you're not planning to play videos through the micro SD slot. As long as you use your HDMI cable, you'll be able to play videos just fine. Now, I'll go ahead and put the link down below in case you are interested, but just know that there are many Pico projectors out there that may be better suited for your needs. But so far, the Rift 6 has done me well, and it fits my budget. The reason why I bought it a couple months ago was because it was originally intended to be a desktop monitor for my iPad Pro, but that didn't quite work out as the throw distance was off. It was fine for large images or for playing video games, but if you're using it for documents and writing text, as you blow up the picture, you'll see it becomes a little bit more pixelated. So I wasn't able to use it for my daily uses. I guess the throw distance is about how you can adjust the focus depending on the distance. Now, DLP projectors are better at adjustments than LCD projectors, so there is a bit of a difference. You might want to do your research on that. If you want to see how to make the best desktop monitor for your iPad Pro, I'll go ahead and add that link right around here. So make sure to check that out after watching this video. You know, self-plug. I did, however, find many other uses for it, such as home theaters, which is useful nowadays since theaters are closed, or for video games and special effects. The Cube does have a native resolution of 854 by 480 pixels, and it is rated at brightness of only 50 lumens, meaning the LED's projector kind of struggled with having bright light. As long as you're able to turn off all the lights, you'll be able to get a decent image. Now, I did mention how I used the projector for games on the iPad Pro, such as Call of Duty Mobile or even special effects, especially since the holidays are coming up. I thought the special effects would be very useful for all you decorator lovers out there. Now, because we want to make our projector as portable as possible, you will need some kind of power source. Now, you can use an extension cord, but what's even better is you can use a portable battery. The Rift 6 in particular doesn't use a whole lot of power. Really, you can power it with any USB cable. So I thought, well, why not use your iPad Pro? That's right. Your iPad Pro can act as an external battery. In fact, you can even charge your phones with it. I was able to play an entire 90-minute video with a fully charged iPad Pro. Now, in order to do that, you will need this dongle. Keep in mind that not all dongles are created equal. This one in particular is the QGEEM. I was able to get it off of Amazon. It was very affordable, and there are many uses to it. But the important thing is that you get one that has a USB pass-through charger so that you can draw out power from your iPad Pro. Now, if you don't have all that, that's fine. All you really need is an extension cable and a USB plug, and you can use that to power your Rift 6 Cube or your own projector. So our setup is very simple. You will first need, of course, your projector, your tablet. You will need an HDMI to HDMI mini cord, our USB power charger, and of course, the handy dandy dongle. So what we first want to do is connect the HDMI mini to the projector. Notice how there's a difference in size. So for the Rift 6, you will need an HDMI mini to HDMI cable. We'll go ahead and plug that right in. And again, if you're using HDMI cable, you won't need a remote for this. There is a micro SD slot, but you will need a remote to utilize that feature. All right, so now that we have that set in, we'll just put that to the side, and the other end will be attached to the dongle itself. So your dongle will have an HDMI input, attach that right there, right? And then the USB-C will be attached to the iPad Pro, like so. Now to power our projector, remember I told you that you would need a pass-through charger for the USB. And once you have that attached, you can now run it to power your projector. You'll have a red light like this, which means you have power coming in. So let's go ahead and turn it on by holding the button for 5 seconds. And there you go. We now have power. And that's it, guys. That is the setup. I do use a ZAG Bluetooth keyboard and an Apple Magic trackpad to control my iPad Pro from afar, which, by the way, shout out to Fernando Silva. I got this from his giveaway with Shift Screen. Now, we just need to work on the images we want to project. And the sky is the limit to your creativity. I mean, you can project whatever you want as long as it's appropriate. There is this one app that I thought was very useful, and it's called the Epson Creative Projection. It's a free app, but it has countless banners that you could use for someone's wedding. I don't know, are people still having weddings lately? But you could also use it for other things like, again, house decorations or gender reveals that don't cost fire. Or if you have a business, this is perfect. If you have some kind of business that you're running and you want to project an image, you could use this as well. And if you want to scare someone, this should do the trick. Hope you guys enjoyed this informative video. If you guys have any questions for me, make sure to put that in the comment below. And if you like content like this, make sure you give me a like, subscribe, and make sure you turn your notification bell button on. That way you know every time I upload new videos. Thanks guys, talk to you next time.